This morning, people from across the Houston area and the country are preparing to say their final goodbyes to 42-year-old Houston firefighter Marcelo Garcia. Garcia was killed while responding to a warehouse fire last week after a wall inside the building collapsed on him. Devon Roming live in downtown Houston. And Devon, how are Garcia's loved ones remembering him ahead of this morning's funeral?
Well, Reka, this morning's funeral is set to begin at 9 o'clock at the Co-Cathedral of the Sacred Heart here in downtown Houston. And I got to tell you, last night, the outpouring of love and support for Garcia was on full display from the hundreds of people who showed up for the public viewing last night. Now, moments ago, we spoke with HFD Captain Cedric Robinette, who tells us it's been a tough week for the department, but they are grateful for the outpouring of support from the community. Members of the department have been receiving assistance from the department's critical response team all week, along with help from psychologists helping them cope with all of this. And hundreds of people packed out the Forest Park Lawndale Funeral Home to pay their respects and share memories of the fallen fire last night, while also speaking to the impact he left on the lives of those he touched. Family members described him as a selfless man who lifted others up. We spoke with a close family friend and one of his cousins last night. They tell us this was the last thing anyone would have ever expected to happen to firefighter Garcia.
He placed people in the first place and he in the last place. So he always helping.
Marcelo was a really good person. He was really kind, really giving. He was very involved with the community. Everybody knew him. Everybody speaks really good of him.
38-year-old Yesenia Espinosa has been charged with felony arson in connection with the fire that killed Garcia. Investigators say she was seen on camera lighting up combustible material with a red lighter last Wednesday night with the intent to burn the vacant warehouse in East Houston down. She is currently being held on a $100,000 bond. Again, the funeral is set to begin this morning at 9 o'clock. We will be streaming the funeral in its entirety on KHOU 11+. But in the meantime, we want to make you aware of some road closures that will begin here in the next few hours here in downtown Houston. For more on that, we'll toss it over to Jennifer Reyna with a look at those closures. Jen?
Yeah, always sad when I have to report that we do have road closures in honor of a fallen firefighter. So downtown Houston, the southwest side of downtown, will be where the closures will take place, and they range from 6 a.m. to noon. Those road closures, some of them will be on Fannin, some will be on Smith Street because it's going to be Station 8 running down Jefferson to the Co-Cathedral of Sacred Heart as they move apparatus in honor of that fallen firefighter, and just the procession continuing to the Sacred Heart there at the church that is on the southwest side of downtown. So, Reka, we ask that folks drive with their headlights on today in honor of him.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. And we do have all the information on KHOU.com right now. Again, you can watch the funeral for Marcelo Garcia through our live stream on KHOU 11+.